Hello.
О, здрасте.
Здравствуйте.
Привет, Алина.
Привет, Оля.
Все же я хочу попробовать сказать сама по-английски, если у меня не получится, подстрахуешь меня, хорошо?
Сейчас я это переведу. Okay, she says she wanna try to speak with you in English by herself, and she gonna use me as a backup if something went wrong.
Perdón, sorry?
She wants to speak with you English by herself.
Потому
said
что я понимаю все ответы, что он
she
говорит.
understands everything that you tell her.
Yeah, but I may not understand what she says. Let her
She
try.
wants to use me as a backup.
Okay, good. Let's see, because they may understand what I say, but I may not understand what they say.
Okay, I see.
Okay.
My English maybe not very good, but I will try to explain my situation.
Hmm.
For example, I meditate 5-10 minutes or sometimes just a few minutes. I look for my ego, and then I feel like a sunshine, like in my heart, sunshine, and I open eyes and I stop to meditate. I cannot inquire anymore. Like my state become very lightly, and I want to ask if it's a trap of mind or it's normal to stop if happened like this, if it's happened like that.
First of all, the I that meditates is the ego.
Yes.
Okay? If I look at the I at the meditator, if I meditate on the meditator,
Yes, I
the-
meditate on ego.
if you meditate on the meditator, right? If you look at the mind, which is I, thought I,
Yes.
it disappears.
Mhm.
Now,
Why become so lightly? Not every time on my meditation, but it's very often happened to me. It's sometimes I told you, sometimes it's 10 minutes, sometimes it's 2-3 minutes and stop. And I even cannot close my eyes. Just I cannot see my ego, just I see this light like a sunshine and finish meditation, finish inquiry.
hey, the self cannot be seen.
Self cannot what?
The self or consciousness cannot be seen.
Yeah, yes.
When it says when it is said that it shines, it's not like it shines as a light or something. It shines mean that it is self-effulgent, self-evident, that it has a life of its own, that it's not independent from anything.
Yes.
But if it is known,
Mm.
see,
I become like this light, so I don't feel any reason to meditate more. So and sometimes I think maybe it's a mind trap.
see,
But should
meditate.
I continue to meditate?
meditation is another name for the self. Okay? The meditator cannot meditate. Meditation is the absence of the meditator. When the meditator disappears, what remains is meditation. Meditation is effortless consciousness or effortless existence.
So I became to feel like very happy when this shine. And also I want to ask, some days my state, my soul state, my heart state is so lightly, is so good, and I want to push me to meditate, to inquire, but I cannot. So I sit, close eyes, but they are open. I feel very good. I feel lightly, and I want to go to do something. And that days I cannot inquire nothing. I don't know. I don't see my ego, but I know it's not a nirvana. It's not a samadhi.
No,
And
the thoughtless state is very pleasant,
yes,
but it is the mind that is not thinking. But the thought I, the other thoughts might disappear, but the thought I hasn't disappeared yet.
no, yeah. I feel, but this I is now not hard like before, unhappy, upset. It's like uh, like a bird, very happy. I see this eye, but it's not that ego which was big and like a stone. But the days, should I push me to meditate or not? When I feel like this, very happy, lightly, and want to do something, and I cannot sit and inquire.
See, please try to understand this. Okay, I cannot go along with what you are saying. Okay, you must go along with what you hear. Indrek, papi, pásame el cable de la batería sur, profesor. Sí, abajo, en el de la derecha. En el de la derecha tiene que estar allí. El azulito. Gracias, papi. So, who is meditating? Olga is meditating, right?
Yes.
So, I am Olga. I am meditating, right?
Yes.
So, I am Olga is the mind, is the ego, is the person, right?
Yes. Yes.
So this is
I
the
can feel this person.
thought I. See, so this I is a thought. So the meditator is a thought.
Da. Yes.
When the attention goes to the meditator, all the thoughts disappear. And the
Da.
meditator is happy because there are no thoughts. Right? But this is not the actual experience of the self, right?
Yes. Yes. But why I cannot continue to meditate when I see this I happy without thoughts?
Because the I thought then feels like doing something because it's happy, right? And then
Yes.
really trululu, tralala, let me do this, let me do that. I'm so happy, I'm so light, I feel so good. Now it's thinking all that it is light, that it is feels good, right? And it thinks, I don't want to meditate anymore. This is a trap of the mind.
That's this I want to ask you because so I should anyway I should to push me to stay to meditate, or maybe to do something and look on this happy eye, yes?
Sorry?
These days when I feel very happy and lightly and I don't want to meditate, it's better if I will push you to meditate, if I will push me to meditate.
Pushing yourself to meditate. See, try to understand carefully, listen carefully, okay? So the I thought should disappear. The meditator must disappear. There's a meditator that says, I don't want to meditate because it considers it its activity. See, it is the doer of meditation, right? And when the meditator is free from thoughts, it feels, it believes that 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 is the end, and it is.
It's something.
Hold on, it's
That,
the dog. Hold on. So the meditator feels happy and believe that this is it. So
no, I know it's not samadhi. It's not the self, the real self. That's why I wanted to ask you today. Maybe it's a mind trap.
yes, it is a mind trap. So the attention must be on the I until the I disappears. The attention must be on the meditator until the meditator disappears. Because the meditator is I, where I means Olga, where I means body. So the I am the body idea, ego, mind, person, individual, hasn't disappeared, means that idea hasn't dissolved in consciousness. The mind hasn't dissolved, disappeared in consciousness. Or the self, or whatever you like to call it.
Yes. So when I feel like this, happy and lightly, what should I do if I don't want
It's okay.
nothing?
It is okay that you feel happy on life. Just don't chant victory. Don't consider that to be the end, because it's not the end.
Yes, yes, yes. But how to do what to do to go to that end?
How can you, who is going to do it and who is the doer? Right? So, if you are happy, if the mind is free from, if your attention goes on I, all the thoughts disappear. Right?
Yes.
So, the inquiry comes to an end there. When the mind becomes still, the inquiry makes the mind to become still. But the mind is still for a few seconds, okay, and feels happy. And then, oh, I feel happy, I so light, and I want to do this and I want to do that. Then it gets active again.
Yes.
And then you have to meditate again. Are you following?
Yes, of course. So it's better to make, for example, some schedule for every day when I'm upset, when I'm happy.
No, you haven't understood. You are not listening carefully. See, I'm just saying, keep the mind still. If you cannot keep the mind still straight away, because some people can just stop thinking, right? And become mentally still. Some people need to meditate, right?
Yes.
Then, if the mind is still, that's it. The mind is quiet.
Yes.
If the mind is quiet, by itself will sink in the self, or the self actually will absorb it.
Mhm.
Now, if the mind is active, then you have to bring it to stillness again.
Mhm. But when just the body is active, but mind remains still and lightly, and just I look how the body do this that, but like I feel the mind is not active, but just happy.
That's okay. I'm saying that is perfectly okay. Just don't believe that this is the end.
No, I know. I feel it's not the end because I know the other state I had experience, and I know it's not that. But anyway, it's better than it was always queen of drama mind.
Exactly. Exactly. But this is the thing. Oh my God, this is better than the previous state. Oof. But then you start thinking about it. You start,
No.
yeah, you start thinking about the state when you are not thinking. So you are thinking again.
Yeah.
Hmm? And then you are thinking about yourself. Okay. And you believe that this state is a natural state, that it is not.
No.
The natural
It's
state,
just other state of ego.
yeah, this is the ego in its pure state, if you wish.
Mhm. Uh, I also have a question about. So I read in Yoga Vasishta when Vasishta told to Rama that about three gunas. From tamas we should go to rajas, and then from rajas we should go to sattva, then we should leave all three.
Right.
So, but he didn't explain how to leave the sattva guna. So, I want to ask you, what is to leave the sattva guna? Because it's, you know,
By,
how
merg-
it's.
by merging the mind in consciousness. Whose mind is active? Mind. Hmm? Whose mind is dull? Mind. Whose mind is pure? Mind. See?
Mhm.
Then, who is this I? Right? Or from where this I emerged? The one that feels that it is active, dull, or pure. These are mental states.
Mhm.
And what is the mind? I am the body. So if
And uh-huh.
your I disappears, then the characteristics of the I disappears.
So you answered my questions before I ask this. These tendencies to help to everybody, to be good with everybody, to smile to everybody, to make the practice,
Yeah.
so it will disappear. Yeah. Okay. So thank you very much.
Yes.
That's
Good.
all I wanted to ask you today.
Who feels the mind is active? I. Who feels the mind is pure? I. Who feels the mind is dull? I. Then who? Either see who is this I, or see from where this I emerged.
When I look and so I see this light, when I ask myself from where this ego, this I, from where is emergence, so I start to see this light and finish, but it's not finished.
Yes, but you see the light and you believe that the light is real.
No, it's not by my physical eyes. It's by my mental, like my emotion eyes. So I feel this like some light energy.
No. See, the self is beyond energy. The self is
Yes,
the source of energy. See, the self is what sees. So
yes,
something is seen or felt cannot be the self, cannot be.
yes,
See, if I know,
yes,
cannot be I. If I feel it, cannot be I. Meaning by I, consciousness or the self.
When I felt my eye, I had experience. So it was a quietly peace, if to describe, without any emotions, thoughts.
Okay. Now, do not mistake quiet mind with silence. The mind
Mhm.
is still or active. Silence is itself the self or consciousness. It's absolute silence, absolute beatitude, absolute peace, but it is permanent. So,
No, just I had to glimpse, and that's all. Muchas gracias, César.
okay.
Thanks.
The self is what sees. It's not a seer, but what sees, right? Or consciousness, right?
Mhm.
It's about being consciousness, right? It's not about knowing consciousness or knowing something. It's about being consciousness. Knowing consciousness means being consciousness.
Yes.
Or to know it as oneself. If it is known as oneself, it is not known as something, right? Or a feeling,
Yes.
or a light, or happiness, or joy, or ecstasy, or trululu tralala. See, nothing. It's being consciousness. And knowing consciousness is being consciousness.
Just simple being.
Yes. Just be. And the experience cannot be real, otherwise, there will not be confusion or questions about how can I go deeper? I cannot meditate. See, it's like it is a problem.
To go deeper, I try to see. I try to look to this at this happy eye.
What is a happy eye in deep sleep?
It's disappear.
This happy eye is a happy mind, but it still is mind. That's what I'm talking about. Mind is happy or unhappy, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
The self is not happy. The self simply is. It
And
has,
it's all
it has,
happy.
it has been translated for so long, the word ananda as happiness. When ananda is silence, is beatitude. What is in deepest sleep? In deepest sleep, there is no happiness. In deepest sleep, there is total silence, absolute,
Silence.
absolute peace.
Yes. And this is the higher Ananda. I think so.
Not a higher, there is no level of ananda. It's a real ananda. It's a only ananda. The ananda that you talk about is anandamaya. See, illusory ananda.
Yes, yes, yes.
It's not real because it appears and disappears, right?
Yes, yes.
It appears and disappears cannot be real.